What's up, ladies and gents? It's your boy, D Brown. Yeah, it's me, Big D, back at it again with another reaction video. So let's get to it. Roll that intro video, please. Alright, so I know a lot of you are probably on the fence or torn about The Division 2. I played The Division 1, played it for a while. It was one of those games that I felt was just different. We love Tom Clancy games, right? Like we love Splinter Cells and we love like the espionage feel. We love the military feel and the Rainbow Sixes and stuff like that. So it's like we can now have that. It's in a RPG type of gameplay to where you have to kind of level your person up, level up their weapons and armor and all that stuff too. And the only time you can usually do those type of games if it was something that was set back in the day, medieval times or knights and horses and all that stuff there, or it was fantasy games, you know what I mean, where you believed in like magic and potions and all that stuff. So now they put that element into something that was supposed to be more realistic. So a lot of people were like, cool, that sounds interesting. Then we started playing it, but it felt like it was missing something. I really enjoyed it, but you know how that feeling is when you're playing a game, you just know something's missing. I'll get more into detail about like what my feelings are about The Division. This is the Division 2 story trailer, so I want to get into that. I appreciate all the suggestions. You guys let me know that it's out. We are going to check this out right now. Like I said, The Division, the first one, I know they have their patches and updates and they fixed a lot of stuff, but they're coming out with 2, so they have to go back to the storyboard and be like, okay, you know, let's fix some stuff. Let's get some stuff right. So there's some things that I want to watch in here that Ubisoft is notorious for doing, and I want to see if I notice it in here, so we're going to check it out. Let's get into it. This is Division 2 story trailer. Let's get to it.
Stop! I never pictured my first trip to DC would be like this.
DC now, okay.
After we survived the initial attack in New York, our capital needed us. But with the country slipping into civil war, who can we trust?
Here we go.
After months of resilience,
that took over the White House.
Survived the virus outbreak.
Oh, they're in the White House. Are they in the White House?
Outside those walls, it's perdition. And whatever you're doing out there, we're not feeling it in here.
But the fight to save our nation from total collapse is far from over.
Get down! Everybody, get down!
Ruthless factions threaten to destroy the very fabric of our democracy.
You got your heavies.
Roving packs of hyenas, religious outcasts, and depraved fascists prey on the weak and murder the innocent.
Oh. Oh, hell.
Our Division agents still struggling to hold this country together.
No, it's not.
It's time we kick our enemies out of their castles.
Okay.
We will not compromise. We will never surrender.
This is our defining moment. Our chance to take back our country. Our chance to shape history.
Okay, so they have to Jeez. So they've got to take over the White House.
With extreme prejudice.
What? Oh, so they've got their own, like, special forces. What? Private beta. March 15th. And so what I wanted to talk about was what Ubisoft is notorious for, and I'll get into kind of my feelings about this whole thing. Ubisoft is notorious for pushing out these trailers, and the gameplay and the visuals and just the graphics are so buttery smooth, and you're like, wow, that looks amazing. And then you get the game and it's just been downgraded and it just doesn't look as good. Watching this, it doesn't seem like they did that. Like, the graphics are good, but I also feel like that will look the same on my PlayStation 4 Pro. Like, I feel like it'll look the same. I think what I was missing out on Division 2 is that a lot of this stuff, not the actual mission parts, but the parts where you're kind of just like walking through the streets, if you're like with people, the little scenarios that kind of pop up were repetitive. Like I said, I think I was playing before they started doing all the patches and the upgrades and all that stuff like that. So they may have changed all that up. I know that I don't know if it's called the dark zone or the zone or something like that, where it's PvP type thing where you're in there, you can get as much stuff as you can, then you have to get extracted out. That was pretty fun for me. I like the whole concept, so I'm hoping that, you know, in the Division 2, they change some stuff. And I know they got the beta, so I definitely will be checking that out just to see. But we all know, you know, betas aren't, you know, the final product. But I do want to check it out with the homies. If you are on, you know, PlayStation Network, drop your PlayStation tag. We can link up. We can get into it together. I really do want to try it out, and I want to try it out with a few people and you know, kind of just see how it is. It does look interesting. I always wanted to go back to the Division 1 just to replay it, but I just was like into a whole bunch of other games I had to finish and stuff. So it actually looks pretty interesting. I like the very end when they dropped in. I don't know who they were, but they had like a little like symbol on there, and they were a team, I guess, that takes out the Division, so that's different. I can honestly say I didn't finish the first Division, like the actual story, so I'm not even 100% sure how it ended. Maybe I'll just YouTube that and just try to figure out what was going on. Like I said, I was into it, I loved it, then I just kind of got out to it. Let me know what you guys think. I drop these little polls on my videos, but I think the only way you can get to them, if you're on your phone, you have to look at it, I think, in the description. But if you're on your computer and you're looking at it, it should be up in the corner here. So I have a poll. You guys let me know if you guys are gonna get this, if you're just gonna wait and see, if you're gonna pre-order it. Yeah, let me know. It should be pretty interesting on, you know, what we all think about it. And like I said, I'll be on there. So drop your gamer tag. Let me know. We can jump on the damn thing, do the damn thing. Other than that, I'll be right here. Peace.